Alrighty, everybody, welcome everyone. It is good to be here and good to be on another flight and good to see quite a few of, as Brett has already said, a lot of Aussie streamers in the chat at the moment. So good to see you all, and I'll just get a bit of a sound check. If anybody in the chat can just let me know, is the music too loud? Can you hear me okay? Etc. But good to be here on a flight today, and we are going to be heading off from the Great Lakes where we're at the moment, and we'll be heading to Mallacoota. So again, just checking the sound. Do we still have okay sound out there? Thank you, Brett. Thank you. Okay. So thanks everybody for joining me. We've got a few in the chat. We've got Fozzie. We've got Stu. We've got Jerry. We've got also, we have just had Gaming Dad join as well. So that's good to see. And great to see Stu, you're going to be flying with me today. So really good. And we've got the twin aircraft going. Look at that, the twin Otter. And the twins will be flying, which is going to be really good fun. So about an hour and a half, depending on how much sightseeing we do. The flight plan does have some sightseeing on there. You can flick up the flight plan by doing !flight plan, and you can pick up the flight plans before my streams on my Discord. But let's get the twin Otter started. Oh, I've already got everything off. Alright, cool. Put that back on, but we're just going to get all our switches. Let's go. And make sure everything is set up right. And I always like to do an engine start from the external view. Now we can put you back in. Oop. Hope everybody's doing well, whatever the time is where you are. And we are good to go. And here we go, everybody. We're going to head down. I'm going to go put our rest of our lights on. Fucking break off. And let's get on with the show. Oops, not gonna pull the fire. Lucky it's not functioning. Hello gaming, DJB, thanks for joining this stream. We are just about to head off from the Great Lakes, which is not far from Lake Entrance. It's a beautiful part of southern Victoria. And on mine, I'm flying live weather, Stu. I'm not sure if you are, but I'm just heading off from the other side because the wind direction is to that side. So if the weather gets too bad on the way, obviously we'll lighten it up a bit so we can actually have some good visuals on the way. Oh, Stu's taken straight off. Off he goes. Into the sky, Stu heads. It won't be a sec, Stu. I will join you in a moment. Now I think this is a modded airfield I've got. It's a free mod airfield, I'm pretty sure. I probably should have learnt from my last stream that I probably shouldn't put all these modded airfields on, so I don't get a crash to desktop, but we'll see how we go. Alright. And off we go. Just thought we probably should.
Too low, flaps.
And we're flying the Twin Otter today, which I'm absolutely really loving. And the reason I've got the floats on the Twin Otter is because we may do a water landing. On the way. We'll see what this cloud cover's like, but I was going to head to about 5,000, Stu. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So there's Lake Entrance down there. And I think there was some boats from the seafront. There we go. There's a boat out there from the seafront Addon. We are looking quite cloudy today. Thanks, Gaming Dad. It is. It's a beautiful part of the world. Now I'm going to have a look how our autopilot's going to work today so I can give you guys some visuals, but I have been having some issues with my autopilot. And we'll give it a go and see how it goes. I might just give that a test run now. I think it's going to head back to the airfield and head from there. Let's have a look. Yeah, Jerry, it is a beautiful aircraft. Absolutely beautiful. Well, once we get going, but look at that. It's absolutely amazing. And flies really nice. Very simple, very straightforward to fly as well. Very stable. There's Stu. Alright, I'll just set it. Yes, let's hope this autopilot flicks around, or we're going to go. Let's see what it does. We're going. Let's head back in and let's get the altitude. Alright, so it's not wanting to follow that flight plan. Stu, we might have to do this manual. Once more. Let's see if autopilot will kick in this time. It's not going to work, I don't think. Or maybe it will. I think it might be working. Beautiful. Jerry, yes, I will be definitely doing more farming streaming on the way. We will. We're trying to build up a bit of cash reserve so we can do that. We can get more streaming farming sim videos to go. Let's start getting a bit higher above these clouds. What we need to get above. Going to head a bit higher, Stu. If we can get above them. Otherwise the visuals won't be too good. Alright, let's go. And let's have a look around outside. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. So, Jerry, yes, we were on the farm the other day. The creator group there, we were doing some, we were actually just harvesting. Some of us were harvesting, but over the weekend we've just brought up our cash reserves a little bit so we can do a little bit more growing and purchasing on the farm. But next weekend, the plan is for a long stream. Alright, slowing down, Stu, if that's what you meant. I am slowing down. Let's see where Stu is. Alright, Stu, I'm slowing down. So we're heading, where we're heading, you won't actually, oh, actually you can see it, but it's not represented in the sim too well. We are heading to a point up here, the Stony Creek Trestle Bridge. Which is an old rail trestle bridge, but the sim doesn't represent it other than the land is a little bit raised, but I'll show you where that is. Absolutely stunning. Alright, let's jump into the cockpit. See if everything, at least the autopilot seems to be working now, which is good. So Stu, we're heading to 7,500 just to get above these clouds. But again, if the cloud cover is too much, we might have to pull back the live weather. Just going to check if you're catching. Ah, you are catching. There's Stu formation. There's Stu's down there. Look at that. That looks stunning. And thanks, Stu, for joining me on the flight. Always good to have some. Oh no, you came too close. It's just. Oh, you've gone up the top. Bit of lag. Here he comes. Flyby by Stu. With the moon in the background. Absolutely amazing. Alright, so I'm going to just jump out for a moment. So we might not be able to see the... let's go back cockpit. Definitely not Jerry. It would struggle on a switch. Where are we? Alright, let's see... Yeah, we're going to be a bit high to see it today. It doesn't look like this weather's going to clear anytime soon. So pretty much at this point that I'm directly looking at is where the trestle bridge is. So it's a historical trestle bridge used for the railway when it was in this area, when it came this part of the world. So we'll speed up since Stu's way ahead of us. And thank you everybody who is watching. Appreciate it. And if you do want to pick up the flight plan for the next live stream, so I'll try to do them most Monday mornings. Or Monday mornings, that's Victorian time. Sorry, about the same sort of time. So it's just on my continual trip around the world, around Australia. Some of them will be pre-recorded, but every time I stream, I just take wherever we're at in that worldwide journey, and we continue that trip. Where's Stu got to? $107. Oh, we'll slow down a bit. With the Red Again Gaming Dad, good to know. And great to see you've now started to post some videos of your flights in Flight Simulator. You're new to Flight Sim, so it's good to see. Yeah, no problems, Brett. I know that you stream in the mornings as well. Appreciate it. Appreciate you dropping in just to say hi and check it out. So thank you. So guess what? We'll be flying over Wombat Creek very shortly. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. I'm tempted to pull this weather back a little bit just so we can have better visuals. But we're getting those gaps between the clouds, which is quite nice. So we're going over Wombat Creek right now. I don't know, Stu, if you've oh, there you are. I've dropped back in speed, but you're still struggling. Let me drop back a small amount more. I'll see if you'll be able to catch now, Stu. Alright, so Wombat Creek is down there. Obviously I needed to pass or fly over Wombat Creek. But the cloud cover is very low, so it does look pretty heavy over there, so I am probably going to remove this live weather just so we can have, I'll put some scattered clouds. I'm going to do that now just so we can get a few better visuals. And we'll put scattered clouds. See how that is. No, we'll go a bit. So a few clouds. That's better. Okay. And we're heading towards now the, we'll cross over the Snow River very shortly. And you can see ahead of us, that's, I think that's Lake, is it Coringal? And on the smaller one on the left is Lake What. Stunning, stunning visuals. You caught up there, Stu? Let's have a look. There he is. He's catching. Might slow it down even more, Stu. Yeah, it looks very nice, Jerry. Very, very nice. They've just, with the it improved slightly. There was some issues that the clouds didn't look quite right, but they're looking a little bit better. Every update they do, it tends to get a little better. with the way the visuals look in amongst the clouds. Here he comes. Get a visual of that beach. There we go. He's Stu on his way. Because of my widescreen, sometimes I don't realise that you don't see it on the stream because I could be looking off screen. Like now, I can still see Stu, but it's not on the stream. So I've got to remember to centre my camera because of the ultra wide screen. No. Simmer. I'm a simmer and I love it. But I would, if I could. Too busy. There's Stu. So the twin Otter, twin aircraft. Here we go. Formation flying, Stu. Or are you going to fly straight past? Look at that. Nice one, Stu. Alright, so there we have it. We are going to fly over the Snowy River. Now, if you remember, if you have watched any of my other series, my other episodes of the Around the Australia trip in Victoria, that I did come from the high mountains, or the high lands. And yeah, we've seen this river before, and there is Lake Kooringal. It's directly below us, and the town, I think that is, if I'm right, Marlow, or the area of Marlow. Oh, I probably don't want to go too much into that, Jerry, but I'm a busy man. I've been a busy man. I do run a business, so yeah, it's and it's not YouTube. Definitely not YouTube. YouTube's my hobby, my getaway, and flight simming is as well. It's my way I de-stress a busy week, and my weekends are Sunday in Vic time is Sunday and Monday, so yeah, I work all the other days. So there's Marlow. Another beautiful place. Country beach town, beach region. Oh yes, I forgot about the airport. Too busy talking, Stu. You should have reminded me. Let's go and land. We'll do it. We're going to land, Stu. I want to get there. Oh, oops. Autopilot off. It's going to take a little bit. We're approaching Orbost. We'll just do a touch and go here, hey, Stu. But we've got a bit of altitude to bleed. Ooh, I thought we had a freeze there for a second. You go in for landing, Stu. I know you're way down already, but that was a bit scary. We had a freeze. Help you two chill. Alright, just bleeding off some speed, and we've got the speed low. Let's start heading down. Now we're going to have to go in, and where's the wind direction? So there it is. We better fly across. We should be all good. So there we go. That's Orbost. So that's where we're going to be landing. Stu's going straight in. You're going with the wind, Stu, as far as my live weather is telling me. Doesn't really matter. Just simming. Just having some fun. Jerry, I don't like to talk too much about that on stream and live, but yeah, it keeps me busy, put it that way. It keeps me really, really busy. Whoa, we've got this low cloud cover, very low cloud cover. Alright, time to reduce and get down. I'm going to try to slow down. And we're still very, very high. We've got quite a few more feet to reduce. Yeah, sorry Stu, I was too busy talking up there. I forgot that we're landing over here at Orbost. So, I'm coming in. Well, you got to make a living somehow, gaming dad. You know. And Stu's up. Alright, Stu, I'm just going to do a touch and go. I'm sure I've got enough fuel. I'm not to get to the next point because the next leg is our longer leg. But it's got some good scenery on the way. So, oh, you know what, Stu, you're already in the air. Don't worry, I'm just going to head off. We'll just head off. I'm going to do another flyover of the airport just to show it off. And then we'll just head straight to our next destination, which is Mallacoota, and a lot of scenery between. But look at this. This place is just, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We'll put the flaps back up. We're going to head, we're not landing now, so I'll just do a flyover of the airport, Stu, and off we go. Very, very, very nice. Fozzie! Fozzie's in the air. Welcome, Fozzie, to the stream. Oh, sorry, you were on earlier. I know you were doing another leg, but look, Fozzie's here. We're just doing a flyover, and then we're heading to Mallacoota, Fozzie. You can head on your way. Good to have you on the stream. And let's go and head to our next destination, which is Mallacoota, but on the way our first point or scenery call is Salmon Rock, which is not too far from here. So let's speed up again and off we go. And you can actually, you probably won't see salmon. We'll have a look at what detail the sim puts on the show for us. We'll stay low just so we can see what the details are of this Salmon Rock. I haven't flown here before in the sim, by the way, so this is my first flight in this area as Fozzie flicks past there on the left. So we'll try to use heading, and we're gonna pop autopilot on just for the heading at the moment. So we're gonna stay right here if we can. Good. So we are heading to, it's just this bit of land jutting out, and it's called Salmon Rocks. So let's have a look. And where are the folks? There they are. There's Fozzie. Stu, you must be way ahead of us. There he is. Formation. Here we go. No, not at this low altitude, but when I went a little bit higher, I did adjust it slightly. Gaming Dad. Yeah, I've got it pretty much. We're only very low. We're only at a couple of thousand feet at the moment. Well, as you can see, 2,800 on Aussie's ID tag. And here it is. So this is, again, I don't think it's going to show much detail, but this piece of land jutting out is called Salmon Rocks. We'll see what we see. Oh yeah, can actually see the rocks. That's good. Very nice detail. There we go. Salmon Rocks. Nice. And there's Fozzie on my left wing. Or off my left wing. Alright, we're going to pop on nav. Hopefully this will work without too much hassle. Should be turning to our left sharply, and we're heading towards Yirong. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but Yirong Gorge now. But I'm hoping autopilot will work. Oh, there's Stu. And I'm hoping autopilot will work, because it might backtrack because I've been getting problems. No, all good. We are on par again. I'm going to stay just below these clouds, so we're going to stay around 3,000 feet, Stu and Fozzie, just so we can stick, so we can see below these clouds. So we're just going to go up a small amount. Should be good. And then once we get past the gorge here, we will head to some higher altitudes. Let's have another look. And that's the same, that river there, I think, is the Yirong River East, or East Branch. And we're about to, you won't see the gorge obviously, but just down here is the gorge. We should make a right turn, so it's pretty much just down here. And there we go, Fozzie and Stu in the house. And we're all flying the Otter, which is nice. And thank you, Fozzie and Stu, for joining me on the flight. It's always good to have a little bit of company. Again, I've got to remember that you guys can't see the side of my screen. Alright, another beautiful place. So we're just going over dock inlet and a beautiful beach, and it's a location called Pearl Point coming up as well. So if we just pop out here, there we go, dock inlet. Now we'll do a water landing. I am thinking it's coming up actually. We'll do a touch and go water landing at Tamboon Inlet, which is, it's a tiny town there. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. And Pearl Point is this point of land that we're coming up to now, is Pearl Point. But look at that, absolutely stunning. I'm going to do a left and we're heading now to Beam River, I think it is, the small town. And then we'll head over to Swan Lake, or over Swan Lake. And then we'll see if it's, I don't know if it's big enough, if the lake, which is Tamboon Inlet, or that inlet, is going to be big enough for us to land. But we'll have a look. It's not the one coming up, it's the one in the far distance. So yeah, we probably could pull it off. So that's why I put the floats on, just for a water landing. Look at that beach. Very inviting. Very, very inviting. And we're coming up to a Beam River. And we'll jump in. Oh. Such a nice aircraft. Absolutely love this one. Oh, this is a nice shot. We've got Stu coming in there. We'll get it so you can see Stu coming in before we hit Beam River. Alright, there we have it. Beam River. Another small town on this journey. And on to go with that, that's a Beam River. And so the town and the river, and Fozzie and Stu chilling back on the stream with me today. But thank you as well, Gaming Dad, for joining me in the chat, and Jerry, thank you. And if there's anybody else out there, jump on and say hi in the chat. Alright, so Swan Lake. There it is, Swan Lake. Alright, I'm going to get ready, jump into the cockpit, because we're going to water land just up ahead. I want to see how we go. Oops, this might freeze. Alright. I'm going to give it a go, guys. I'm going to land on the river up here. So we're just going to land, then we'll turn around and take off again, just for something different. Already pretty much halfway, because we will be speeding through the rest of the trip. Autopilot off. It's going to be a very, very tight area to land, but I want to give it a go. Bit of a challenge. Thanks, Fozzie. I will take you up on that offer. It is hard multitasking. But we'll just land towards the beach, so then if we do overrun, we can go across that sandbar on the right. That sandbar on the right, and we can jump over that. Alright, I'm not sure if you're going in for that landing too, Fozzie. Fozzie's just off my left wing there. Looks like he's going to have a little bit longer approach than myself. Are we all having an attempt? Stu, are you coming in or not? Oh, Gaming Dad's in. Gaming Dad in the Cessna. Gaming Dad's in the house. Good to see Gaming Dad on the stream. Alright, here we go. A touch and go on the lake. Well, we probably might run out of runway to do a touch and go, but or waterway. So let's see how we go. I don't think you'll be landing in here, Gaming Dad, with your Cessna that you've got there today, but you might struggle to keep up. But we'll try to... This will allow you to catch up here anyway while we do a landing. Maybe you keep on flying past or watch us land. So we're landing on Tamboon Inlet. And then we should be able to turn around, I think. Not going to pull up, we're landing. There's Gaming Dad up the top there.
50, 40.
No boom. Hope not. There we go. Alright. And where are we going here? Oh. And in comes Fozzie. He doesn't have the floats on. Alright. Let's see if we can take off in this shot. Whoa, low flyber. Good one, Fozzie. Alright, we'll just take straight off. Here we go. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning part of the world. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. Is Stu coming in for... I didn't even see. Oops. Stu coming in for the landing or not? That's alright, Gaming Dad. It's good to have you in the stream. Good to have you flying with us. You don't have to fly the whole way, but very nice to have you here. Alright, I'll slow down a bit. I will put nav back on and we will hopefully settle in for the flight. But let's have a look where we're at. Staying nice and low at the moment. So we're staying, I'm at about 2,000 feet, Stu. Gaming Dad's at 3,500 feet over there. Look at this area. Look at this. Absolutely breathtaking. I've slowed down a little bit, Stu, so you can catch up. So we're heading over to Tamboon Point, and pretty much this whole area is a marine park. It's the Point Hicks Marine Park we're at the moment. So I'm pretty sure around the area here there's a lot of walking tracks and that sort of thing. But as you can see, it would be a brilliant place to do that, because the scenery would be stunning down low, as well as up here with where we are. It's looking absolutely gorgeous. And we're flying over Tamboon Point. Oh, that's interesting. There's a place right down there. Oh, that's a lighthouse. Well, it's not going to show the lighthouse, I don't think. No, hasn't drawn that in. But that is Point Hicks Lighthouse, just down there on the Point to Boone. There we go. That is a lighthouse. Hasn't drawn that in. But where we're going to, Mallacoota, there is a lighthouse that is drawn in, and we'll do it. That's pretty much we can use that as we approach into Mallacoota Airport. We can fly over that lighthouse. Alrighty, how are we going with where is Stu and Gaming Dad? Gaming Dad, you're doing alright. Catch it's keeping the pace there, Gaming Dad. Gaming Dad, can you let me know what speed are you doing there in the old Cessna? Those sand dunes just look really well done. Really nicely done. And more sand dunes up here. I think there's a lot, yeah, as I said, there's a lot of walking tracks around here. And we're over a Mueller River, which is just down here. Mueller River. That's the inlet. Fuel's okay. I was just double checking my fuel because I didn't put anything extra in, but it's not a super long trip, so I think we should be fine. Worst case, we can do a cheeky refill. Flat out smoking cigs. Well then, that's cool because you can catch me because I slowed down, so but I didn't. I will speed up shortly. Just I might try to hit just around what you're pacing out there, just so the trip doesn't take so long. There's Stu coming in. I am going to go up and raise. We'll go up to about 3,000 now. Fozzie's out there over the coast, and we're now. We're heading towards Wingen River. Alright, let's jump back into the cockpit. And so I use the Bravo, obviously yoke and the throttles and so forth on my simulators flights, which makes the job a lot easier. Alrighty, so let's head up to a little bit more altitude. It's going to head back to 3,000. Oops, no, that one. There we go. You're keeping pace, Gaming Dad. Keeping pace. Where's Stu gone? You dropped off the radar. No, he's up high. He's up there. There he is. Alright, now we're kicking along. So we're probably over halfway through now, the flight, but we'll pick up some speed as we approach Mallacoota. So this is Wingan River. And then we'll go over the Espy Creek, which is not far. Oh, what's that? Is that purple? It's just the terrain. So I use the Bijan scene, or the fauna add-on, which changes. I've got it set to summer at the moment, so it does change a few things every now and then. But that purple land down there is quite bizarre. Don't know if that's a glitch, but it doesn't look like anything's glitching. It's just a little... Oh! Stew for the flyby. I don't think it's a glitch because everywhere else is okay. It's just this area is purple. Bizarre. And Fozzie there off my right wing. Very bizarre. And Gaming Dad in the distance. Alright, we're back to 3,000 feet. Heading towards Red River. But so far, uneventful stream. Everything seems to be running okay. Aircraft is stunning. Stu and Fozzie in picture at the moment. And Gaming Dad trying to keep up. I had to put those nitro boosters on, Gaming Dad. Are you, Gaming Dad, are you flying with the flight plan or are you just following me? Don't know, I'm having a quick look at my stream view at the moment. Yeah, you can. I've got everybody in the picture. There we go. We've got you all in the picture, except for... no, we don't. I can't get you all in the picture. We're going to zoom out. Just missing out on Gaming Dad there. Let's see if we can squeeze. There he is. Thank you to the three of you guys who are join me on this flight today. Fozzie and Stu and Gaming Dad. Good to have you here. We'll go and have a bit of a fly of Stu. There's Stu in the Twin Otter. with the peaceful, relaxing music in the background. Hope you're not going down there, Stu. I hope you've got fuel in the tanks. I missed the river there, but that is Blender River, I think it's called. No, Benedor River. I might have got that wrong. My apologies. Alright, let's head back into the cockpit and see where we're at. Ooh, so you're cruising. Are you autopilot? You're probably not autopilot. You're probably one hand flying. I'm holding a wine glass. Oh, well, if you're a wine glass and cigarette, you're obviously autopiloting or very well trimmed aircraft. Now, I don't know if there's actually a shipwreck up here, but this is Shipwreck Creek. And yes, that's a ship, as in ship. Pretty much. There's Mallacoota. We're here. We've flown here. I didn't think we'd get here that fast. So what we're going to do is we're going to head... I haven't got it on the flight plan, but it's only pretty much a 3-minute trip. We're going to head to the lighthouse and then come back to Mallacoota. There's a lighthouse which was put out with the update, the Australia update. So it's on the Gobbo, is it? Gabbo Island. So we're going to take it off and we're going to head towards Gabbo Island. And we're going to do that now by going heading. And we're going to go and do that now. We're going to head towards Gabbo Island before we go in to the airport. And check out the lighthouse. So off my, out my window now actually. There it is. Mallacoota airfield. And we just flew over Shipwreck. Shipwreck, that is S-H-I-P, that is. Shipwreck Creek. Don't know if there's actually a shipwreck there. I guess there is. So we're just heading to the island if you want to follow before we land. It's only a few minutes. You can basically see it in the distance. It's also got an airfield there, but we're going to come back and land at Mallacoota. But Gabbo Island Lighthouse. Which is going to be interesting because that is a actually included lighthouse. So we'll do a low flyby of the island and then we'll come back and land at the airport in Mallacoota. And there's the township up there as well. You can see that in the distance. Another beautiful part of the world. Actually a reasonable airfield as well. Sealed, which is good. Sorry, I missed a couple of chat there. So Gaming Dad, you're using your knees to fly. That's cool. I'm sure there's some real world pilots that have probably done that. And Candy's dandy, wine is fine, but look, is quicker from Fozzie. Absolutely right there. Spot on there, Fozzie. I do like my red wine though, I do say. A nice glass of scotch is nice as well. Nothing in particular, but just a nice glass of scotch. Well, not a full glass, obviously. But no, I'll do like a wine glass. Alright, who we got there? Hey mate, how have you been? Addons Game Station, thank you for joining or jumping in there, Addons Game Station. We're at the end of the stream, but we are just doing a flyby. You can actually see the lighthouse in the distance. Beautiful. There was a big update, no, not too long ago now, of Australia. We're continuing my leg around Australia. But we wanted to check, or I wanted to check out this island that we're going to, which is called Gabbo Island. Just before we land. We're not landing on Gabbo Island. There is an airfield there. But I wanted to check it out because There's a lighthouse that has been part of the mod. Part of the add-on. Sorry, part of the update. They included the lighthouse. Because it doesn't always represent these things too well on a sim unless they manually handcraft them. So let's go back into the cockpit. And we're going to start slowing down. We're going to reduce our altitude. We'll probably take over by hand. And go check this out. Nice slow flight past the lighthouse. We'll trim it up a little. Let's hope there's no CTDs. Yeah, no problems, Addons Game Station. Thanks for jumping on and just having a chat is support enough for me. Just to enjoy having a chat with everybody in the group. Yes, the livery is looking absolutely beautiful. Love it. Where's the others? Gaming Dad. Stu's got... There's the lighthouse though. Looking forward to this flyby. Ooh. The rocks or cliffs on the edge look nice from far away. I don't know if that's going to look as good as we get closer. That's looking really nice. Just going to drop some flaps to slow down so we can do a slow fly by of the lighthouse. But this is looking really nice. Thanks, Fozzie. Yes, thank you for hitting the like button. If you haven't, please hit it. But look at that. Nicely done. Very nicely done. That looks stunning. And the lighthouse represented there. Very nice done. I'm going to just lower a bit more. Really lower flaps to see if we can get down. I'm not going to get too low. But that looks absolutely beautiful. Obviously the cliffs there don't look as good as we get closer, but the lighthouse is done. They've done nicely. Simple but nice. Beautiful. Alright, we better put some acceleration on. There's the lighthouse. Gabbo Island Lighthouse. Pretty sure that's what it is. Yes. Oh, Fozzie's going to do a land in here. Will you go there, land? I'm going to head back to Mallacoota. You can do a touch and go or land. Oh, it's all okay with me. But I'm going to go land at Mallacoota. Fozzie in for a beautiful landing. And right on the island. We should have actually made this a destination. But that's okay. Could always just land here, I guess. But we're going back to Mallacoota. Let's go. We'll go land at Mallacoota now. We don't need to go slow. Let's go. Can probably do a straight in. Where do we got winds wise? Yeah, if we go on the unsealed runway. So we're at the end of the flight. We're just heading into Mallacoota. Now where is the wind coming from? 2.5, only 4 knots though, so there's no wind. How's the short runway? I might land on the unsealed, on the dirt runway, and go straight in approach. Gaming Dad, I want to see you land here, Gaming Dad. It's like your 5th flight on Flight Simulator, or 6th. No, you've done a few now. I want to see you land. Let me land and we'll all watch you on the stream landing. Are you up for the challenge with your glass of wine and your cigarette? Can you try to land with the yoke between your legs? Oops. And we're approaching our destination. Stu's going in for the first landing of the group. Who we got coming up? There we go. And then Fozzie and Gaming Dad. No problems, Willie. Thanks for dropping in to say hi. We're actually just finishing up the flight now. We're landing at Mallacoota. We've been up in the air for probably an hour and a half or so. Or an hour and a half. We just did a flyby of Gabbo Island, which has the lighthouse that was added in. Part of some of the handcrafted stuff that was added in during through the Australia update. Next time, Willie. Next time. I try to do it for myself, it's every Monday. Well, that's my time, Australian time. GMT 11 plus 11. But we do it about 8. My time here is about 8:30, but I always have it posted at 24 hours before, so you can always check that out. A little bit high of approach. But so yeah, definitely come and join us. I only do mostly GA aircraft. Well, I do only GA aircraft, or light aircraft anyway. And yeah, we're just cruising around my trip around Australia. We're done probably nearly half of Victoria. Already finished Tasmania. This is obviously before the update, but now I've started streaming that I'll probably do most of it during streams now, just because I enjoy it during a stream, especially if there's a few of you on here with me. Yeah, obviously I don't get all the history, which I do on some of the other streams. Sorry, when I do pre-record and I put more history in there, but landing gear would be good. Good, landing gear came out. Lucky I remembered that.
500. Minimums. 100. 50,
All right.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh. There we go. Beautiful. Nice gravel runway. Thanks, Willie. Appreciate it. Oh, thanks for watching as well. Appreciate that as well. Yeah, no problems. If you jump in. We'll definitely get the next legs happening on the next one. I don't know what I'll fly yet. I'll have a look around. Let's hopefully something new comes out. Always love to jump into something new. We'll watch Fozzie come into land. Stu's already parked up and having his coffee or his wine or his shot of his favourite drink. I got quite a busy. Let's line up next to Stu. Here he comes. Fozzie's coming in. Let's just stop and watch some Fozzie. Where is he? He's gone. Oh, there he is. Sorry, Fozzie, I missed your landing. Just missed the tip of wing. Oh, that's it. We'll put some brakes on. And we'll watch how far's Gamey Dad. Is he far? Is he far? No, he's already landed. Butter, Fozzie, butter. Here he comes. I think Gamey Dad landed at the Gabbo Island, yeah. All good, Gaming Dad. All good. You didn't want us to watch you land, I guess. Come line up next to us, Fozzie, and we'll send us on our way. I love the livery that you got too. Oops, let me speed that up a bit. Nice. The try, triple otter, twin otter, look at that. And Gaming Dad did join us as well in the Cessna, but he decided to land at the other airfield. Let's turn our props off and shut down while we're here. Not the best, not the perfect way, but we did. Alrighty, thank you. I don't think that worked. Let's see what happened here. The lights didn't go off. All good. The quad prop. Yes, yes, we can definitely. I've got the obviously we've got the Junker and I've got the Fokker. Could try those out. I did like those. They were good fun to fly. But again, thank you everybody. Thank you, Willie, for jumping in at the end there to check us out. But definitely would love you on board the flight next week. And thanks, Fozzie, for joining me as well. I absolutely appreciate it. Stu, again, to have you on the flight is amazing, to have the support there. And great to see you, Gaming Dad. I know you're new to flight simulation. You guys, I know Gaming Dad from doing some other creative stuff, but and a group that we've got going. But Gaming Dad was convinced by one of my flights to buy Flight Simulator literally a week ago. I think it's about a week today. Or 2 weeks today, that he bought Flight Sim. He quickly rushed out and bought some yokes and pedals, and he's joined the club. So it's good to see that more people joining the simming fun. Oh, the DHC-6 quad prop. Oh, sorry, the quad prop. I was thinking try. My mistake. Sorry, Willie. Yes. We can definitely get into something. So yeah, it's good to have Gaming Dad joining all of the simming world. But I know a lot of you have been in it for a long time. But let's zoom out and we'll finish the stream off. And thank you everybody for joining. And we're in this stunning part of the world, Mallacoota, where we'll let Infinity just jumped on at the end. Yes, let's go Australia, all right. We've just had a beautiful flight, and it's been a stunning flight actually. Some really beautiful scenery to see, and yeah, I can see you waving there, Gaming Dad, and a beautiful part of the world. So we'll head off from here. I don't know if I'll pre-record the next leg or we will stream the next leg. We'll see. But we'll definitely be back for a stream wherever I'm at on the journey next, the same time next week, unless any urgent matters arise. But thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the support and jumping in. I love it. And just to have you guys in. But we can probably go and jump over to Brett's. I think Brett's got a stream at the moment with some flight simming. I think his is going now, so we can probably go over there and check out Brett. Thanks, Willie. Have a good one. Thanks, Stu. Thanks, Fozzie. Thanks, Gaming Dad. And for everybody else who jumped in earlier to say hi, thank you. But look at this, absolutely stunning part of the world. See you, Stu. Have a good one. Sorry, I'm just enjoying looking around here. It's just beautiful. See you, Adam Games Station. Thank you for dropping in. Love that lighthouse. And that's it, everybody. Thank you again. See you later. And I'll see you all on the other side.